Hello and welcome everyone to a brand new episode of Let's Play Dragon Quest XI. I'm your host Gamora, and we just finished Eric's, I guess his little side story. I don't know what to call it, and it actually turned out much sadder than I thought. So I know I was talking a lot of shit about him, like an episode or two episodes ago, but you should definitely check that episode out. A lot of interesting stuff happens. Now, if you guys are enjoying this series, I'd appreciate your support. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment. And check out these episodes live on YouTube and Twitch. And thanks for watching. All right, let's see. I said Veronica's going to be next. Lord Robert and the King of Dreams. I don't even know who that is. Is it going to be Rab? Probably.
Huh?
Sounds like him.
Oh,
Oh, it's so bright. My eyes.
Where am I? How did I get here? I can't remember a thing.
Hmm.
Ah,
Oh, great. He's dead.
Jings! Is that? No, it can't be.
He's definitely dead.
It is. It's her. Fresh from the pages of the Ogler's Digest and large as life.
Ogler's Digest.
I haven't the first clue what's going on around these parts. But I reckon I could do worse than ask a lassie here. Well, Rab, what are you waiting for? She'll no hang around forever while you pluck up what little courage you have left. Yoo-hoo! Have you a moment to spare for a sweet, harmless old man, hen?
Hmm. Awarded for using herbal items at least 50 times. That must have been for Eric in the last episode. At first I was just joking, but we might be dead for real. How far can I get away from him? Or from her? I guess that's as far as it goes. Oh, come on. Don't run away from me. Probably chasing some poor girl. Okay then.
Eh? What just happened?
Things are getting stranger.
Come on!
This can't be. But, but it is. It's Dundrasil, just as it once was.
Not making a case.
Looking
The
sharp,
game.
Your Majesty.
Game's not making a case for him not being dead.
Ah, my, my old robes. But, but how? What in the world's going on? Would you care to enlighten me, lassie?
Walk this way.
At best, he's just passed out. My bunny-eared pal headed off in the direction of the throne room, assuming this is the real Dundersill Castle, that is. Well, that's a good place as any to head for. I suppose I'll see what the folks on the way have to say for themselves. Forgive me, Your Majesty, but I cannot allow you to take your seat. There's a private meeting in progress. Okay. Well, at least we get to see what this place looks like. What's the matter, Your Majesty? You look like you've seen a ghost. Anyway, shouldn't you be heading for the throne room? You have an important audience, as I understand it. If you're late, Chief Minister will have your guts for garters. Doesn't sound like we're the Majesty. Everybody's treating us like trash. Are you busy, Your Majesty? When you've finished whatever it is you're doing, let's play hide and seek again. Right? Yep, let's just save it. Can't hurt to save it again. At the very least, if something happens, we don't have to watch that cutscene again. Hmm. Can we not go down? Your Majesty, please wait. One of the ministers was looking for ye. He said you should head to the throne room. I guess we have no choice. Nope. Can't explore. The throne room is through the door over there. If you head inside and turn left, you'll find... Oh, it's you, Your Majesty. Well, you don't need me telling you your way about your own palace. You have to forgive me. I'm new here, you see? If you say so. I'm also new here. Good day, Your Majesty. The Chief Minister is waiting for ye in front of the throne. Just head straight on and you'll see him. Okay. I don't see anybody. Oh. I seriously didn't see this, dude. Ah, there you are, Your Majesty. I've been looking for you everywhere. You must remember me telling you you had an important audience scheduled. Almost time. Hurry on over to your throne and prepare yourself. I guess there's really nothing else for us to do. Oh. Who's this? Sorry, Your Majesty. Princess Eleanor would tear strips off me if I let anyone into her private chambers. You just missed her, actually. I wonder where she was off to. Wasn't Eleanor like the hero's mother? Now let's see if we actually see her. Yep, let's take a seat and I guess watch the cutscene. I thought he was the king's advisor.
But
Well, it's gotta be Eleanor. That's probably the hero's parents.
I trust you are well, Father.
Helena, Erwin, it really is you. And you're young again. What's going on?
Your Majesty, please forgive my insolence in seeking a personal audience with you today. I come before you not as the head of the princess's honor guard, but as my own man.
There's no way
I mean,
that's the hero's
very
father.
well. State your business.
He looks nothing like him.
You see, the thing is, I wish to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage.
Erwin.
And though I am but a soldier, and all too aware of my own lowly position, nevertheless, I must persist. For there is one thing of which I am certain. My sword arm is steadfast, and my heart unwavering. There is no man alive who will love, honor, and protect your daughter as I can.
Oh.
Your Majesty, I place my fate in your hands.
I can
Will you
see how
allow
that
me
can
to
be the
continue to
hero's
serve and
mother.
protect your daughter, not as the head of her honor guard, but as her dutiful and loving husband?
I don't see it for him, though. I guess why not? No point in changing the past.
Ah, I can hardly turn you down after that little performance, can I, laddie? And to tell you the truth, I always had an inkling you two might one day be wed.
Oh, Father.
It's up to you now, Erwin. Don't disappoint me. You hear?
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you.
I guess everybody was eavesdropping. Nope. Looks like the memory's gone. Well, at least he still has his memories.
Eh? Huh? 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 Crivens! Where do you spring from, lassie? And where's everybody gone?
Did you enjoy your little trip down memory lane? Well, it's not over yet.
I wonder if this is the tree of life. Doing this to everybody. First with Eric. Although I guess they skipped Silvando. And Jade. But maybe we'll get back to her. Your Majesty, what are you doing at a time like this? What's that? We're just in the middle of giving Queen Eleanor and King Erwin permission to marry. Are you quite sure you're alright? It's to be expected, I suppose. The lucky father-to-be rushed out in panic not too long ago. Honestly, the both of you are as bad as one another. Oh, I guess, the hero is about to be born. Been at least 9 months. Your Majesty, is everything alright? You're looking a wee bit befuddled, if you didn't mind me saying so. What's that you say, Queen Eleanor and King Erwin? Lost forevermore. Oh, come now. It's the nerves talking, that's all. Speaking of nerves, the father-to-be seemed a little more jumpy himself. He went flying out of the throne room not too long ago like a man possessed. Let's check this room. This must be our room, right? Ooh. A pretty big library. Yeah, we got a book for us to read. Like how he has to jump up and get it. It looks like an old diary of Rab's. Rab takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Ever since the day I ceded the throne to young Irvin, the lad has poured his heart and soul into making Dungersell the greatest kingdom it can possibly be. He was never raised as royalty, and I must admit, I share some of my subjects' doubts about whether or not he was truly suited to rule at first. But now I know I made the right choice. He soon gained the trust and respect, and mine as well. The entire nation is united behind him. My dear Eleanor has made a very fine choice of husband indeed, which means I can get on with enjoying my retirement. Okay. I guess now we can go to Eleanor's room. I guess we can talk to this lady. Achoo. Forgive me, Your Majesty. The maid who brings your dinner dropped a pot of pepper, and now I cannot stop sneezing. I just hope none of it drifts into the Queen's room. I'm sure she's having a hard enough time of it already. Achoo. Alright, she must be giving birth, right? Oh, I guess they're not going to let us in. Your Majesty, the Queen needs quite the rest now, and plenty of it. I know you want to see her, but please, give her some space. What's that? You just gave them permission to wed. Your Majesty, I understand you're anxious, but please get a grip on yourself. Yeah, it was like 9 months ago, dude. Minimum. I guess we gotta go find this dude. There you are, Lord Robert. Oh, that's his name. Robert. I guess they only refer to him as Rab. I was hoping I might have the chance to speak with you about something before the child was born. Before the child was born. Well now, so it's the day of my grandson's birth, is it? Now there's a thing. Your Majesty. Sorry, lad. You were saying there was something you wanted to discuss? Hi. It's the child's name. I've been having trouble thinking of anything suitable. So much trouble that it's been distracting me from everything else. If I'm honest, I was wondering if you might see your way to reprising your role as king for a wee while, so I can have some time to think over it. To think it over. I'm surprised they didn't just ask us to give the name. Could have just picked the same one. Thank you. Thank you so much. You'll not have much to do, I promise. There are just 2 items on the agenda for today. The first is something you're more than used to, receiving those who seek a royal audience and giving them counsel. The chief minister will be on hand to help you with the most pressing issues. The second is to make the rounds of the castle and assist anyone who needs your aid. The idea of the king aiding his subjects directly was of course something you yourself initiated during your reign. I'll be by the fountain downstairs. It's where I do my best thinking. Once you've taken care of today's business, please come and find me. I'm truly grateful to you for agreeing to do this. Okay. I guess let's go and give it a shot. Hmm. Where's this royal audience? Maybe we probably just have to sit here again, right? Your Majesty, the king has apprised me of the situation. If you would be so kind as to take a seat on the throne when you are ready to begin discharging your royal duties. You will be welcoming visitors from other kingdoms and dealing with various matters of state, both trivial and monumentous. King Erwin will be deeply grateful for any assistance you can offer, I am sure. And speaking personally, it'll be a pleasure to work with you again, Your Majesty. Alright. I wonder if we're going to run into the other king. You know, the evil one. Now let us commence with today's itinerary. As you know, your role is to hear out those who come before you and use your wisdom to give counsel as representative of the Crown of Dundersill. Your Majesty, let me first express to you my gratitude for granting me this audience. I have traveled all the way from the kingdom of Sniffelheim to seek it. The matter I wish to bring before you today has been greatly exercising the ruler of my land. He very much desires to seek the counsel of the Crown of Dundersill, paragon of peace and prosperity. Go on. It regards a royal treasure that has been handed down from generation to generation of a royal line. It is known as the Blue Orb, and alas, it has vanished, presumed stolen. King Gustav has used every means at his disposal to try to identify the thief and recover the most precious heirloom, but to no avail. However, a list of likely culprits has been identified, 4 to be precise. Sadly, there is inefficient evidence to conclusively identify the thief. and so we find ourselves at an impasse. So you need to whittle down your list of suspects, but you no clear means by which to do so. Alright, let's have a wee think. I can't believe they came here for this stupid reason. The first thing is to identify the likely motive. What reason might a person have to want to get their mitts on the blue orb? Money? It's always money. A treasure like that would bring in a pretty penny. A warrant? Aye. That'll be why the thief did it. Now, next, we have to consider the matter of means. You cannot just walk in off the streets and help yourself to the pride of a royal treasury house. So what kind of person could have done it? I guess either one, right? So let's see, Sniffleheim. I don't think anybody stole it, right? Sniffleheim was the place with the witch, right? I guess you can consider her a master in disguise. Aye, that must be it. The thief must have disguised himself as a guard or such like and strolled right in without anyone looking at him twice, which leads me to conclude that our culprit is an experienced professional thief. Go back and line up your suspects. Tell them that the orb they stole was a fake, and that whoever took it must have been an amateur and a fool. Any innocent party will surely see the funny side, but one person certainly won't crack a smile. The veteran whose skills you called into question. A marvelous display of deductive reasoning, Your Majesty. With your blessing, I shall return to Sniffleheim and inform King Gustav of your counsel. Is this your final judgment on the matter, I take it? The kingdom of Sniffleheim owes you a great debt, Your Majesty. I shall journey back there immediately and share your shrewd insights with the king. I think you guys have bigger problems if you couldn't come up with that. The envoy from Sniffleheim hurries home looking very pleased indeed. Oh, that's good to hear. I must commend you on your wise counsel, Lord Robert. Your advice will doubtlessly lead to the unmasking of the rogue who stole the treasure. Now shall we move on to the next matter? Very good, Your Majesty. Then without further delay, let me present you with the next problem requiring your attention. The Sultan of Gallipolis salutes the mighty kingdom of Dundrasil and all its people, and sends this, a missive penned by the most exalted hand. Your Majesty, I trust that this message finds you well. Word of the continued triumphs and glories of your kingdom reaches us on a daily basis. In truth, I write seeking your counsel for this very reason. As you may know, the Sultanate has suffered a prolonged heat wave. The land is parched, and we fear for this year's harvest. As ruler of a realm of plenty, I beseech you, share with us the secrets of your prosperity, that we might avert disaster. I await your reply by return of rider, your humble servant, the Sultan of Gallipolis. Oh, he classifies himself as a servant. Interesting. The message ends there. I do not wish to pressure you, Your Majesty, but His Excellency the Sultan was most desirous of a swift response. Ouch. It sounds like they got themselves into a pretty pickle over there, eh? Well, I'd better see what I can do to help them, hadn't I? Drought prevention advice. Can't say it's a problem we've ever faced over this way, if I'm honest. Let's start with the basics, shall we? If I'm to write a reply, I'll need to decide on the tone of the letter. I guess we can just be nice. Aye, that's probably the best way to go. Now to the tricky part. What to do in a drought? Let's weigh up the options. Conventional wisdom. Let's think outside the box. Something I like to do. Right. That's it, I've got it. Quick, take this down before I forget. My dear Sultan, I understand your kingdom is suffering a bout of searingly hot weather. No doubt sales of ice cream and swimsuits are going through the roof. Okay, it's not the best way to start it. Of course, I do not wish to make light of your predicament. I simply wish to show you that by changing the way you think about something, you can turn a crisis into an opportunity. What I suggest is that you inspire your people to think of radical new ways of cooling down. Leave it to their imaginations and see what they come up with. Hopefully it'll involve swimsuits and lots of... That's the one. Get that all written. Get that all written up in your best fancy handwriting on one of those nice scrolls. A marvelous missive, Your Majesty. You don't mind me saying now, just to confirm, you're happy for me to write down what you just said and send it off to the Sultan. I guess. Excellent. We'll send it back to Gallipolis with the writer right away. Now shall we have them send in the next visitor? Another one? Ooh, being a king is exhausting. Very good, Your Majesty. Then without further delay, let me present you with the next problem that requires your attention. Well, this looks like an interesting group of people. As I'm sure you're aware, there are pugilistic tournaments held regularly in the town of Octagonia, where fighters from all four corners of the world compete to prove their worth. Naturally, there is no shortage of young hopefuls keen to represent Dundrasil in the next grand event of this kind. To that end, I wish to present you with our kingdom's 3 final candidates. I gotta say, I'm probably gonna choose that big bear. Who's better than fighting a man like yourself, Lord Robert, to assess their potential? If it pleases Your Majesty, could you step forward and pick the one you think might be a champion in the making? Yeah, it's gotta be the bear. An interesting choice indeed, Your Majesty. This one's a real wild one, without a shred of decency or compassion for his fellow fighter. An animal who will stop at nothing to achieve victory. Ugh. I can't bear some of the things people say about me, you know? I'm not that bad, honestly. So you're gonna choose me or what? Oh well, I suppose I'll have to grin and bear it. This is meant to be a tournament for humans after all. They're welcome to it. A typical discerning choice, Your Majesty. This fellow is blessed with the rarest of fighting talents, luck. He made it through all of his qualifying bouts without conceding a round. I'm afraid I'm not exactly brimming with confidence, Your Majesty, but if you pick me, I'll cross my fingers really, really hard and hope for the best. So come on, what do you say? Jesus. You couldn't be the worst. You'd be like the worst person to pick. Though I don't blame you, to be honest. I mean, who picks a 97-pound weakling to represent their kingdom? Oh well, I guess I guess my luck finally ran out. Damn right it did. A fine choice, Your Majesty. Into a discerning eye like yours, which sort the champion from the chaff, your pick is brimming with brute strength. He can shred steel with his bare hands. You're picking me, are you? Yeah, that's pure bit brilliant. That is. You won't regret it. My opponent will, though. Ha ha ha. So we good to go? I was expecting him not to be like this. Yeah. Make up your mind, will ya? You got me all worked up there. Well, you'll regret not picking me. Tell you that. I'll tell you that for nothing. I kind of like the way this guy talked. But let's go with the bear. Let's make it interesting. That's great, Your Majesty. Just wait till I tell the cubs. Very good, Your Majesty, but are you certain you wish to put forward an animal without a shred of mercy to represent your kingdom? I don't know why you're trying to talk me out of it. Well, it's your choice, I suppose. I think we can be confident of victory at least. Surely no one will be able to stand up to our boy's unbridled savagery. Ho ho ho. Well, at least we'll win. I'm happy to report that this concludes all of your royal duties for today. Those here in the throne room, at least. But as I believe King Erwin mentioned, there may be troubled souls elsewhere in the castle who require your assistance. May I suggest you take a little stroll around the grounds? Oh, but before you depart, allow me to say that it was an absolute pleasure to witness you at work today. Truly, it has been far too long. It's safe to say your kingly judgment is as sharp as it ever was. That's a lot of reading. Like my voice is about to give out. Right. I think we are done with this episode. For those of you watching later on, and an episode format. So be sure to check out the next episode where I think we'll probably finish Grab's story. So thanks for watching and have a good day.